And qualification 14 is underway here. Aimbot quickly moving over towards the reef and hitting it, but their robot is aligning to the top, and they have scored it. Over on the blue side of the field, 3 coral have been placed, 2 of which are up high, 1 down on the 3rd level, and Control C just misses out on getting that 4th piece of coral on the reef. Their alliance partners, the Nerd Herd, looking for a way to get a piece of coral out of their robot, as it appears during the autonomous period that coral fell into the drivetrain. Over on the red side of the field, a piece of coral placed by Hotwire on the 3rd level. An aimbot looking for a place to go. Looks like they are going to try to pull some algae off of the backside of the red reef, and they do not quite get it, but they're going to go back and make a second attempt. It does finally fall to the floor, and they return back to the human player station to grab themselves a piece of coral. Over on the blue side of the field, Scalawags have decided to go and mess with the other alliance, playing some defense and placing themselves between the reef and one of the human player zones. On the same side of the field, a Nerd Herd aligning with the human player and grabbing a piece of coral. 955 Control C with a piece of coral that has just fallen into their drivetrain. They're going to have to spin that out if they want to be able to grab any more without getting penalized. In contact over on that blue side between 1359 and the Nerd Herd. Nerd Herd opting, instead of trying to push past the pirates, and going instead to the other side of the human player station. 55 seconds left, and it's 60-39 in favor of that blue alliance. Aimbot is going to try their best here to pull back the red alliance score, lining up with their human player at the human player station. Hotwire placing another piece of coral on that 3rd level. It seems like the strategy for that red alliance relying more heavily on the 3rd level of the reef. 30 seconds left, and we are almost in the endgame period, and it looks like the Scalawags are lining up with their deep cage and attempting to climb a little bit early. Hotwire lining up for another 3rd level, and it just soars over and past into the middle of the reef, counting for no points. And it looks like Scalawags just trying to get their robot up off of the ground, but it's not quite settling into their robot. Aimbot, on the other hand, with the climber engaged, and their robot is up off the ground, bumpers with clearance, and it looks like neither of the other 2 red robots will get up. Blue Alliance just parking at the end of the match. 83-45 your preliminary scores, but we'll have your final scores to you in a moment. Let's take a look at those final scores for qualification match number 14, our final match before lunch, and it is the Blue Alliance who takes the win on this match. 87-61 your final scores, and 4 ranking points to show for it. Lots of those points coming down to the coral difference between the red and the blue alliance. 74 for that blue, 37 for red. When we come back from lunch, folks, we will start qualification number 15 at 1 o'clock.